The nursery is where the seeds are sown. The young plants develop here before being transplanted to the plots. A well-organized nursery saves time, protects seedlings, and optimizes your production. What's more, you can consider selling seedlings as an extension of your business. Welcome to your market gardening training. Let's see how to set up a nursery followed by transplanting. The technique consists in sowing the seeds in the starter nursery in the ground or above ground, then transplanting the plants into pots before the final transplant. One person is all you need to set up the nursery, and the work can be done in half a day.
Why start a nursery and then transplant your seedlings?
This allows the young plants to grow stronger and promotes rapid recovery after transplanting. It's ideal for crops like tomatoes, peppers, and chilies, which need time to develop before being transplanted.
How to choose the location for your nursery?
Whether you have an above-ground or an in-ground nursery, make sure you choose a good location. A semi-shaded area, sheltered from the wind and heavy showers. An area close to a water source to facilitate watering. Transplanted plants can be placed next to the starter nursery.
Where to plant the first seedlings?
At this stage, you need to decide which type of nursery you are going to start with. Either in the ground, or in an above-ground nursery, using cut cans or other containers. Your seedlings will grow there until the transplanting stage.
How to prepare potting soil?
You need to mix 50% fertile garden soil, 50% well-decomposed compost. Remove large debris and stones that could prevent seed emergence.
Install above-ground structure, if required.
Use wooden tubs, split cans, or recycled pots. Place a layer of sand and/or pebbles on the bottom for good drainage. Add a layer of potting soil. Place on a raised structure if necessary, a table or bench for example. Protect your seedlings with insect netting if necessary.
How to sow seedlings in the starter nursery?
1. Sow seeds in rows in small straight furrows. 2. Pack the seeds into the furrow. 3. Cover with a thin layer of potting soil. 4. Water gently without moving the seeds.
When to transplant seedlings into pots?
Seedlings emerge with cotyledons that look like leaves but are not. Wait for 2 true leaves to appear before transplanting. This usually takes 1 to 2 weeks after sowing.
How to transplant seedlings?
1. Put potting soil in the pots, leaving plenty of room. 2. Carefully remove the seedlings, retaining as many roots as possible. 3. Replant the plants in the pots and add potting soil if necessary. 4. Water gently and without delay. 5. Do not place plants in full sun.
Install a structure for pots, if required.
Place pots on a raised structure if necessary, a table or a bench. Protect them with mosquito netting or netting if necessary.
Care for transplanted plants.
Water regularly but not excessively to keep the soil moist. Watch out for disease and remove weak plants if necessary. Gradually acclimatize plants to full sun a few days before final transplanting. Well done. You now know how to set up a complete nursery and how to transplant the seedlings into the plots.